Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. A lot of the shoes that I review on the channel are pretty hype shoes, whether it's Jordans or Yeezys or that sort of thing, and they're, around 200 bucks. Pretty expensive. Some of the more affordable stuff that I review is Dunks, which are around 100 bucks, but sometimes getting those for retail is like it takes a miracle. New Balance is starting to get a little bit more attention with shoes like the 550, and they're making their mark in basketball once again. New Balance is really starting to get on a lot of people's radars, and I just think this is a great affordable option that is easy to find, so I want to get into them. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's look at these New Balance 574s. Alright, so to start it off, I always start with the box. There's nothing special about this one. It's just plain gray. It's got that New Balance emblem. This is the same kind of box that we get for 550s. Pretty much every New Balance that I get, it seems like, comes in this box. There's been one or two that have had a different box, but I think of 20 New Balance purchases, I probably get 19 boxes like this. The tag reads ML574. This is a USA size 10, a UK size 9.5, and I ordered these from End Clothing. I'm not sure if this colorway is available in the US or not. However, I highly recommend End if you've never used it before. Shipping isn't too expensive, and I think I paid around 90 bucks or something all in for this pair. For the color, it just says brown leather, and we'll see why here in a minute. And then here they are, the brown leather New Balance 574s. And obviously this is based off of a running shoe. Like I said in the intro, I just always use these as beaters because they're affordable. You can find a mix of different materials used and a whole lot of different colors. If you want a green 574, you can find probably 5 different options of it. If you want red, yellow, whatever color you might be thinking, they've got a 574 in that option. And they're always easy to find on just about all retailers in the US and also just on New Balance's website. But like I said, these came from End. I thought these were cool because I've never had a leather 574 before. I've had suede, and I've had some with like suede and corduroy, some with suede and mesh or canvas or that sort of thing. But I have never seen a 574 that had all leather like this. And this stuff, for being under 100 bucks, this stuff feels really, really nice. I've come to realize New Balance always delivers pretty consistent quality, so it shouldn't surprise me, but it's just always so nice and refreshing to see whenever we get shoes that come out this good for an affordable price point. And this leather, it looks like it's something from like a sports car or, a really nice couch or something like that. I just think these are really neat, and I've never seen anybody wearing these, so I like that aspect of it too. On the edges of the leather, you can see right there on the toe box and like the mudguard edge, it's very, very natural, and all these panels are just really, really thick cuts, and the quality just seems through the roof on these things. But starting with the outsole, we've got a pretty standard tread pattern. It almost reminds me of like a waffle or something like that. It's got the New Balance emblem down there towards the heel, and just nice and knobby. It's in a black color, and as you come to the side, you can see that that meets a bright white foam midsole, and that looks nice. Then here in the heel, this black area is more firm than the white foam, and it says in cap. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there on the heel. And then coming up from that black area of the midsole, we've got a hard plastic heel counter, and that's like in a tan color, and you can see the New Balance emblem on that. Coming up to the mud guard and really the entire upper, it's not even just overlays of leather. This whole shoe is just really, really nice leather, and I love the color of it. It really looks like a really nice couch was used to make these shoes, and some people might be turned off by that, but I think these things are dope. I think these would be great for wearing in the office, and I've always found New Balance 574s to be really comfortable and easy to wear for long term. I think they have an ortholite, I'm pretty sure that's what they use, but it's pretty thick and feels really, really cushioned. For the mud guard and the toe box and the entire upper, we've just got a base of this nice high-end feeling leather, and I love that. And then coming back to the sides of the shoe, we've got that classic N, and that's also in that brown leather, but it's got like a border effect because it's got some tan, I think that's leather right behind that as well, but it just kind of gives it a nice little pop, little outline there. And up here at the top of the eye stays near the collar of the shoe, we've got another little tan leather hit, and that goes around the edge. Just a nice little touch, little contrast to show the shape of the shoe. And then on the heel, we've got New Balance there in tan stitching, and all the stitching on all the panels matches whatever panel it's on perfectly. So the little tan areas have tan thread, and all these brown leather panels have brown thread on those, and it just all blends in really well. They gave us some flat tan laces that match the tongue and the sock liner pretty well, and the tongue is just like a nylon material, but it's pretty thick and padded. It feels nice and comfortable. And at the top of the tongue, we've got a brown tag that says New Balance 574 in that tan color that's on the tongue and for the laces. And then for the sock liner, that's just a tan color as well as the insole. And down on the insole it says New Balance 574. But that's just a quick look, and I think these are really cool because I've never seen a brown leather 574, so I'm happy to have these. I just think they'll be easy to wear, and it'll be a nice addition to the collection. And really, I'll just throw them on feet and abuse them, you know, not have to worry about being real careful in them or anything. But anyhow, I hope y'all are doing well, and I will catch you on the next one. Mr. Butter, out.